Yeah, area! Welcome to the Oakland Arena, better known as Oracle, the building that housed, we believe, a dynasty, and tonight, the site for the tip-off of All-Star Weekend in the Bay. Alongside our All-Star senior insider, Shams Charania, two-time W All-Star Shanae Ogumake, the first person to ever commentate, referee, and play in a celebrity game.
What is he doing this year?
My thing is, first of all, you said that this housed so many events. There was something else that this building housed also, but we'll save that for later. We'll save that for later.
Fine. I'm Malika Anthony.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Oakland's own, I suppose. We have a packed show today celebrating my hometown, the Bay All-Star Weekend, but we need to start with some action from last night, an All-Star matchup between Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facing off with Anthony Edwards in Minnesota in this one. Ant all smiles. Let's pick it up in the first quarter. The Timberwolves up 3. This was the moment, right?
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Looks like one of RJ's old.
Oh, catch a body.
Don't give him those sorts of compliments here, Sean.
Joy he plays with, but also the ferocity makes you love him.
The bench can't believe it.
Chet just got back, too.
God.
Yeah, welcome back.
Oh, Chet will be back, though. Chet's not back. Chet's not Chet yet.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here with a little miss. Hartenstein rips away the rebound.
Hustle play.
What a fit he's been.
SGA had 24 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists in this one.
But watch this, y'all. Look at this.
Oh.
Come on now.
Leg.
Is that like a reverse sham? What is that?
There's a reason why people are getting Nas Reed tattoos.
Facts.
13 rebounds,
Dirty.
7 assists in this one. And then let's go ahead here. Timberwolves now up by 9. Terrence Shannon Jr. gives it back out to Anthony Edwards. Fakes, drills the 3. Minnesota leads by 10 headed into the fourth quarter here. So now Minnesota's lead just growing. Edwards sizes up Holmgren here.
Ooh.
Hits the 3. Edwards had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. The Timberwolves, they go on to win 116-101 and snap the Thunder's 7-game winning streak here. And the internet, they couldn't believe this dunk by Anthony Edwards here. The throwdown on Chet Holmgren, it sent socials into a frenzy. I think my favorite might have been Steve Harvey, though. The Lord have mercy gift.
Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy. Let's take a listen to Ant watching his latest poster.
Hey, all I was thinking for real was he wouldn't deny me because usually they deny me. And then Jaden caught it. I'm like, let me see that, Slim. And just rip quick. And all I was thinking was like, he not going to jump. And he came over like he was a little scared. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he jumped like to block it. He just jumped. He just wanted to be on the rib.
Couldn't gain a step, though. Nas with it off to Ant. Drives in and hammers it through with a right hand.
Shout out to Chet. Welcome home, baby.
That is demonic.
I know, we love it though.
Let's go in the bonus though on the Thunder, because as much as we need to unpack that dunk, we also should unpack this loss. This 15-point deficit was Oklahoma City's largest loss of the season. The first game all year where the Thunder had never led at all. OKC had been one of 4 teams to lead in every single game this year. That was until last night. Now the Thunder, they scored just 101 points and they struggled once again offensively when Shai is off the floor. For the season, OKC has the second best offense in the league when he is on the floor. And then they're worst with the Washington Wizards. They're dead last in the league when he is off of this. So before anybody panics here, of course, this is the 5th game in 7 days for Oklahoma City. It's the second night of a back-to-back. Richard, we need all the context here. But did you learn anything about Minnesota or, for that matter, OKC?
I didn't learn anything about either team. And I say that I know who OKC is. I believe them. I know they're great. You've seen – this is the first time all season they haven't let in – that means they've been dominating all year. So 5th game in 7 nights, 4 – all of that, that is one of those situations where it's just like it was an off night, and it wasn't even that off.
But what I did learn is it was great to see Nas Reed show up. He was the secret sauce of the Minnesota Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals. And what I love, as you see the tape right here, is his inside-outside game. He's just so mobile, especially as a big, someone that is 6'9", 6'10". Look at how he can come off of pin downs, off of a screens as an outside threat. He had 3 threes on the night. I just love his quick twitch ability to be able to knock down shots from the perimeter. But it's also his ferociousness attacking downhill. Look, he doesn't settle for the three, gets Chet on his heels again, and Chet is a great defender. Kind of night. What did Ant say? Welcome home, baby. Look at this right here.
Oh, through the body.
Contact. Look at the release and the extension. So not only being able to knock down threes, but also he has that post footwork in his bag. Again, 27 points. People sleep on, I believe it was 14 rebounds and a career high 7 assists. Yeah. So you may not have learned much, but I relearned.
He was the 6th man of the year. I knew he was.
I know.
He's out there
These
taking
numbers,
notes.
though, he's putting up 21 and 10.
Well, Carl Anthony Towns is gone, and now Julius Randle is gone. So he's balling as he should.
They need to have
as expected.
it all come together at the same time.
Yes.
But then the other night, they lose to the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis, without Damian Lillard. And to me, it speaks to just the inconsistency and the unevenness that you have when you're relying on young players. Anthony Edwards, we know he's the hub of this team, but you're relying on Terrence Shannon Jr., you're relying on Rob Dillingham. Rob Dillingham went from DNPs to now getting legitimate minutes in the rotation, averaging 8 points a game, 4 assists a game. And Naz Reid, like you just said, he's been absolutely crushing it ever since Julius Randle's been out. So without Randle, without Dante DiVincenzo, they've relied on their young guys. But eventually, the tide is going to turn, and you're going to need Julius Randle back. You're going to need Dante DiVincenzo back. I'm told the expectation is pretty much the end of this month. Julius Randle will remain out. Hopefully, at some point in March, he'll be back. Dante DiVincenzo, he's been out with a pretty serious toe injury. They're hopeful that he'll be back at some point near the end of this month. But they need those guys to be back. But in the meantime, the young guys are getting some good reps.
Look, this is my thing. I love the elevated numbers and the win would not, but we saw Naz Reid put up very impressive numbers last year on his way to 6th man of the year. So what I'm saying is they have to figure out a way to get Julius Randle back, have him playing like an all-star, then get Naz Reid back to the level. Now the Minnesota Timberwolves are back to where we believe they can be.
Right, and doing all of that sort of in the crunch time right before the playoff push is going to be their challenge, making sure they can integrate all of these new parts that haven't gotten maybe the runway that they hoped leading up into the postseason. No one's worried about SGA and the Thunder. It's the All-Star break. A game like that happens, but Tim Bontemps put out his latest straw poll. It has SGA with the commanding lead with 70 of 100 first-place votes. Remember, this replicates what the MVP voting is going to look like. Tim Bontemps asks 100 voters who they would vote for today. The other 30, though, they went to the reigning MVP, Nikola Jokic. SGA, Jokic combined to get all but one of the first and second-place votes. I wonder who's the one? All right, elsewhere in the NBA last night, the Golden State Warriors in Houston.
Yeah, this was rough for me.
Taking on the Rockets here tonight. Third quarter, the Warriors up 15. Draymond Green, a little swing over to Jimmy in the corner.
That's the definition of having veterans on your roster. New player, doesn't matter the IQ and the unselfish ability. This is Golden State Warriors basketball, and that is their signature shooter, the sniper stuff.
Repositions, drains a three.
It didn't hurt you that much the way you yelling.
Because, we clawed back. You'll see here, but I love it when you get a sneaky good play. Oh, I'm out of bounds, but actually peekaboo. Peekaboo. Kayla Mar voice.
Going ahead to the fourth quarter. Here you go, Sinead.
Oh my gosh, I'm making Richard laugh. I won.
Just 2 now. Curry tries to give it to Kevon Looney.
Bye.
Curry for 3. And then
doing what he does best.
4 minutes left here.
Relocation 3 times.
I feel like the scouting report for the Rockets had to be stay down.
Curry and Green just hyped there. And this is our Andre electric moment of the day. Under 3 minutes to go.
Give and go.
Joy is back.
Joy is back.
The Warriors big 3. The Warriors up by 9. This is why they got Jimmy Butler. And then right here, under a minute to play.
If we're talking about joy, look at this.
When Draymond is dagger, you know you're in trouble. Curry finishes with 27 points, 5 threes. Here's Draymond Green on Jimmy Butler after the game.
He's a franchise changer. He's done that everywhere he's gone, and he is helping revitalize what we got here, the belief amongst this team. Now that he's arrived, as opposed to what it was before he got here, it's night and day.
Oh, so you're saying We Believe is reignited?
No. Look, I honestly, things are so beautiful. It's amazing on the honeymoon.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
on the honeymoon is so sweet. It's so nice.
Well,
don't be that dude on Valentine's Day.
No, I'm excited. This is Valentine's Day. That was a message.
Don't be that dude on Valentine's Day.
4.3 more points per game with the Warriors than he did with the Heat this season. He's also upped his rebounds, his assist numbers too. So he's happy.